State Governor Godwin Obaseki on Tuesday began the defense in the alleged certificate forgery suit against him by tendering original copies of his academic certificates, which were admitted in evidence by the Abuja Division of the Federal High Court. This came as the University of Ibadan has confirmed to the court that it issued a Bachelor of Arts certificate to him in 1979. The institution, however, said the Photoshop the governor submitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) is incomplete. The certificates admitted by Justice Ahmed Mohammed were first school leaving certificates obtained in 1971, ordinary level certificates obtained in 1973, and his higher school certificates obtained in 1976. The rest were a Bachelor of Arts degree certificate issued by the University of Ibadan in 1979 and a master's degree certificate issued to him by the Pace University in New York, the United States in 1994. The documents were presented in court through his first witness, Charity Agubawekina, who testified to their originality. Although lead counsel to the plaintiffs, Akin Olujimi SAN, objected to the admissibility of the primary school certificates and original copy of the University of Ibadan degree certificates on the ground that they were not front-loaded. He, however, reserved his objections to his final written address. He said, "My lord, we are objecting to the original copy of the University of Ibadan degree certificate. It was not front-loaded. We reserve our full argument on the objection until our final address. To be fair to the first defendant, we will not be objecting to the admissibility of the Pace University certificate Olujimi submitted." Speaking earlier under cross-examination, Mr. Agubawekena told the court that he was the one that photocopied Obaseki'S certificate that was attached to the nomination form that was submitted to INEC. The court that the copy was made from Obaseki'S original certificates, but we asked why the signature of the Registrar of University of Ibadan and the date of certificate was issued did not reflect in the copy. The witness said, "It is true, my lord, that part of Exhibit D4 was not captured by the photocopier, ostensibly because the size of the original certificate is bigger than the A4 paper that was used. It was not only the dates and signature of the registrar that were cut off, but even the signature of the vice chancellor also was not fully reproduced in the photocopy that was attached to the form EC9, as it was not fully captured by the photocopying machine. What was, however, captured by the photocopier was a direct reflection of the original copy of the certificate. It is not true that the photocopy of the University of Ibadan certificate of the first defendant attached to the Form EC9 was forged. I did not forge the photocopy of the first defendant's degree certificate. Apart from being a political associate of the first defendant, I double as his informal advisor on matters on this nature. So when he was going to Abuja to fill his form EC9, I accompanied him. So while he was filling the nomination form, he asked me to make photocopies of all the documents attached to the said form, including Exhibit D4. I made 5 copies each and attached one set of each to the form already filled by him. We then went to the FCT High Court Abuja, where the first defendant deposed to an oath before the Commissioner of Oath. We then came back to the PDP Secretariat, where the documents were submitted to the National Secretary of the party, who uploaded them to INEC server by scanning. I was there. I did not know that the photocopy did not reflect all the parts of the certificate until it became an issue, the witness stated, adding that Obaseki'S nomination was uploaded to into INEC's portal on June 29th, 2020. Meanwhile, the university, which was summoned through a subpoena issued on it by the court said it was not true that Obaseki forged the certificate he attached to Form EC9 nomination form is submitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) for the purpose of the gubernatorial election that held in the state on September 19, 2020. The university was represented in court by its deputy registrar Mr. Abayomi Ajayi on the strength of the subpoena that was served on the registrar of the university. Asked under cross-examination to confirm that the copy Obaseki attached to the nomination form is submitted to INEC was forged, the witness said, "I will not regard it as forged, but I will regard it as an incomplete photocopy. This is because the certificate issued by the university is larger than the paper size on which the photocopy was done. In the process, the dates of issue and signature of the registrar SJ Okudu was cut off. Likewise, the signature of the then Vice Chancellor, Professor Tekina Tamuno." The witness further told the court that the Minister of State of Education had earlier forwarded Obaseki'S certificates to the school for verification. Ajayi equally said demonstrations the school carried out revealed that some part of the certificate was cut off owing to the size of the paper that was used. He thereafter attended 3 different versions of Bachelor of Arts degree belonging to another student, which the school photocopied A3, A4, and A5 papers to buttress the points. First and foremost, I don't know how the person that made the photocopy, the witness that came to the court to make the photocopy, so that said he made the photocopy. I don't know why the as people who are supposed to know better. I think there are other bigger photocopy machines that can capture that. Really, that can capture that. I think so. So I don't know why they did all of that. But right from time, even before the election, the UI, the school authority has come out to say, yes, this man graduated. So I don't even understand why the whole thing is going back and forth. And meanwhile, APC is still saying that, okay, they are not changing the whole thing that the requirements that they use in admitting him is not correct, which I think it is not in their place to determine that. But if the school is still saying this and that, and let them bring the original now, let them confirm this thing. It's a simple thing. They are just wasting our resources with all this court going back and forth. If they are going to be going to court with all with the way they are mismanaging the economy and mismanaging the lives of people, it would have been a better thing. At least we know that we are going somewhere. But all these things, at the end of the day, it's not going to add value to anybody. But it's just that it's just a delay tactics, because right from time, I'm still standing on the fact that the school, if he had graduated from the school, I see no reason why he would go and forge another, to go and forge when you have original, when you graduated from that school. And the school, I'm even still depending on depending on the statement or the position of the school, because they have been saying it right from time that this man graduated, he finished, but they are just trying to twist it. And that's why I say they are just trying to waste resources and waste time on this whole thing. But let them do whatever they need to do and clear their curiosity and let us know what actually happened. Because if this kind of a thing had come up in his first tenure, I believe that everything ought to have been done correctly. So guys, that is what the drama that played us in court today. Leave your comments below and let us have your take.